Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Dawn here. Thank you for joining me for my daily breakdown of the preliminary hearing California versus Larry Millete in 2023 in the heartbreaking case of Maya Millete. Trial date is March 2026, so this reviewing this hearing should help us all get very familiar with a bulk of the evidence, but not all of it. So with that, again, this is a local case for me. Maya is still missing. Her family is still looking for answers. I have new episodes dropping almost every day, so make sure you have your notification bell turned on so you don't miss out on anything. And then if you jump into this and you don't have any context and you don't know what I'm talking about, but you're curious, please visit for full context in order all the episodes, starting with a review of the case and the timeline on my playlist that I created for you. And that's bit.ly/mm hyphen playlist. I'm going to spell that out. And I do apologize. Sometimes I forget to remind you it's bit.ly first and then the custom playlist, but I'll spell the whole thing out just to clear everything up. And by the way, also you can always find that in the chat, in the comments, and or in the description. So that's lowercase b-i-t, that's Bob I Tom dot ly. So bit.ly is lowercase bit.ly / capital M for Maya Millete, hyphen, capital P for playlist, lowercase LAYLIST. I'll do it again real quick. And also here you can see it spelled out and a couple of other handy links in the banner if you're watching and not on the podcast. So again, that's lowercase bit.ly / capital M hyphen capital P lowercase LAYLIST. So let's get going.
When you say that Miss Milete's bed was made, do you mean that there were pillows in order and a comforter on the bed? Or what do you mean by she made up her bed or the bed was made?
Nung sinabi niyo po na maayos yung kama, naayos na yung kama ng Millete, may nakita ba kayong mga unan, may nakapatong na comforter na anong ibig niyo sabihin nung sinabi niyo na ayos na yung kama?
Yung mga unan, dalawang unan, saka yung ang dangke, parang tugi ng punta ka sa tayo.
There were two pillows there, and then the blanket, it was folded like you were in a hotel.
Did you see anything that gave you some indication that Miss Millete was packing things or everything looks unusual?
May nakita po ba kayong kahit na anong bagay na nagbibigay ng indikasyon na si Gina Millete ay nag-impake siya o mayroong bagay na hindi pangkaraniwan?
Wala akong nakita na puro maayos yung damit, yung katalahat.
I did not see anything like that. Even the clothes were all in place.
Were you aware of the planned trip to Big Bear?
Alam niyo po ba yung planong biyahe papunta sa Big Bear?
Hindi ko, ang alam ko lang sa birthday ng anak niya, sa Big Bear sila mag-celebrate yata. Hindi nila sinasabi sa akin.
I am not really privy to that. Well, I heard that on their child's birthday, they will celebrate it at the Big Bear, but they don't tell me anything about it.
That means that you were not planning to go to Big Bear with them?
Nangangahulugan po kayo na hindi kayo nagpaplano na pumunta kasama nila?
Hindi, ayaw pumunta sa Big Bear, lalamig.
No, I don't want to go to Big Bear. It's so cold.
Hindi ko kaya ng lamig.
I can't stand the cold there.
Oh, so cute.
So now,
I love him.
When you did not see Miss Millete inside the room, what other rooms inside the house did you search?
Nung hindi po ninyo nakita si Gina Millete doon sa loob ng silid, ano pa pong ibang kwarto ang hinalugog niyo?
Hindi ko hinalugog. Tumingin lang ako, tatlong kwarto. Pag wala na siya, bumaba na ako dito.
I did not search. I just looked for a room after another, 3 rooms, and then I did not see her, so I just went down.
Search.
So did you exit the bedroom ahead of Mr. Millete, or did Mr. Millete leave the bedroom first and you were still inside Miss Milete's bedroom?
Nauna po ba kayong umalis, lumabas ng kwarto, nauna kayo kay Ginong Millete, o nandun pa siya?
Hindi ko na matandaan kung nauna siya sa akin o ako ang nauna.
I don't remember whether I stepped outside ahead of him or I was the first to go outside.
Okay. So when Mr. Millete told you that his wife's, whatever it is that he told you that is his credit card, what was your response when he told you that? What's your response to him when he told you that the credit card was not there?
Anong sinabi po sa inyo nung ni Millete na wala doon yung credit card? Ano po yung sagot ninyo sa kanya doon?
Wala akong sinagot sa kanya.
No, I did not respond anything to him.
Did you ask Mr. Millete to search in the room to see if there was any other item missing?
Sinabi niyo po ba kay Ginong Millete na hanapin, tingnan kayo buong kwarto kung meron pang ibang bagay na nawawala? No.
Did Mr. Millete indicate to you that there were other items missing in the bedroom?
May sinabi pa po ba meron po ba siyang sinabi na indikasyon na meron pang ibang bagay na nawawala sa kwarto? No, none.
But while Mr. Millete was in the bedroom, could you see what he was doing inside the bedroom?
Habang nasa kwarto si Ginong Millete, nakikita niyo po ba kung anong ginagawa ni Ginong Millete sa kwarto?
Hindi ko nakikita.
No,
Basta alam ko lang nung pumunta ako sa loob ng kwarto, hinanap ko si Maya kung nasaan. Ayun, hindi ko makita. Yun na.
No, I did not see him. When I went inside the room, I just looked for Maya, and then when I did not find her, that's it.
Okay, so while you were there in the bedroom with Mr. Millete, there was no conversation going on with you and Mr. Millete?
Nung nandun po kayo sa loob,
Okay,
That's mistakes evidence. He's
Okay.
talking about what the conversation they did have.
let me just ask about, did you tell Mr. Millete how worried you were?
sinabi niyo po ba kay Ginong Millete kung gaano kayo nag-aalala?
Sinabi ko sa kanya na kung nasaan ang anak ko.
I told him, where's my daughter?
So the judge stopped that question because she was getting outside of what the state asked on direct cross-examination. She's supposed to really just be crossing on what he testified to. She was veering off into something else, probably with no aim for where she was going, just wandering down another path. But in any case, he did shut her down for that reason. She really isn't supposed to be just re-asking the same questions that they asked on direct either, multiple times. So she was stopped doing that because there's no point to that. In fact, that can hurt her client by just having him retestify and affirm what the direct, what came out on direct. Not smart lawyering, from what I can tell.
But you didn't tell him how worried you were.
Pero hindi niyo po sinabi sa kanya kung gaano kayo nag-aalala.
Hindi.
No.
You also did not look in the backyard, correct?
At hindi rin po kayo naghanap sa likuran ng
Hindi ako naganap sa liwa.
No, I did not look in the backyard either.
And you didn't ask anyone else if they knew where Miss Millete was. Well, let me just withdraw that, Your Honor. Did you ask Clara May, your granddaughter, if she knew where her mother?
No.
Tinanong niyo po ba ako ninyo si Lara May kung alam niya kung nasa nanay niya?
Hindi.
No.
How about the other grandchildren that were there present in the house while you were searching?
Eh, yung mga iba ako naman po na nandoon habang naghahanap kayo.
Wala akong tinanong kung sa kanila kung saan si Maya.
No, I did not ask any one of them where Maya was.
At that time, Simon, you were there at the house. Did you look at Miss Milete's vehicle if it was there in near the residence?
Noong panahon na yun na nandun tayo sa bahay, tinignan niyo ba kung nandun yung sasakyan ng Ginang Millete o kaya malapit sa bahay?
Opo.
Yes, ma'am.
And did you find her vehicle?
Nahanap niyo ba yung sasakyan niya?
Andun sila lahat. Sinabi po kay Larry kung nasaan yung sosi ng kotse niya na Lexus.
I asked Larry where the key to the car, her car Lexus.
How about the Jeep? Did you see the Jeep parked near the residence?
Counsel, Your Honor, this is interpreted, please come over.
Okay. At that time,
So that's interesting. He answers her. He says, "Well, I asked for the key to the car." She doesn't go any further with that. So what was the point of asking the question? She could have said, "Did you go in the car? If you got the key, did you go to the car and open the car? Did you look for Maya there?" I mean, she just drops it. This is what tells me, in my opinion, that her questions have absolutely no goal in mind. She's just asking questions to use up time. And she's using up a lot of time.
Well, you were there on January the 9th. Did you observe Maya's Jeep Cherokee parked anywhere close to the residence?
No, it's a question that she asked.
It's in your question now.
Nung panahon pong nandun kayo, sorry, no, is that,
Oh,
I'm sorry. Nung panahon nandun po kayo, napansin niyo ba kung nandun ba yung sasakyan ni Millete na Jeep Cherokee nakaparada sa malaki?
Hindi ko na yata napansin. Pero parang nandoon.
I don't believe I saw it, but I think it seems like it was there.
Now, Larry, you stated that Mr. Millete put his arm around you. Isn't it true that he was just attempting to calm you or, ease your concerns about Miss Millete at that time?
Hindi also speculation. Hindi ba totoo na nung nilagay niyo yung kamay niya sa balikat niyo, braso niya sa balikat niyo na kinakalma lang kayo, pinakalma kaya pa kayo, anong oras na yun?
Rich.
Sinabi sa akin, huwag kang babalik din yun.
She told me, don't worry, she will come back.
Hindi ko magagawa yun kasi mahal ko si Maya.
I cannot do that because I love her.
That's why I wonder why did he say that? That he cannot do that.
That's why I wonder why he said that he cannot do that.
What that means.
What that means.
You wanted to respond to so
Kasi ko po kayo sumagot sa Tagalog.
Again, not a super smart question to reopen this line of like this, what he testified to, because this does not make Larry look good based on what he said. So, oh, sure, wasn't he just trying to comfort you? Well, yeah, he was trying to pretend like he was comforting me, but then he blurted this crazy statement out.
Yes, Your Honor.
he repeats.
Pakiulit niyo po.
Ano yun? Sinabi.
Which one, Your Honor?
The last statement.
Yung mga huli ninyong sinabi.
Sabi, huwag kang babalik din yun. At hindi ko magagawa yun, mahal ko siya.
He told me like, don't worry, Papa, she will be back, and I cannot do that to her because I love her.
Did Larry put his arms around you while you were outside the house or inside the house?
Nilagay ba ni Larry yung braso niya sa balikat ninyo habang nasa loob pa kayo ng bahay o nasa labas na?
Malapit kami sa front door.
We were close to the front door.
Were you about to leave the residence at that time?
Paalis na po ba kayo ng bahay nung araw ng oras na yun?
Hindi.
No.
Now, you're aware that Maya likes hiking, right?
Alam niyo po na si Maya mahilig siya mag-hiking po.
Opo.
Tama? Yes, ma'am.
And she doesn't go jogging.
At hindi siya nagja-jogging.
Si Maya.
You mean Maya?
Yes.
Opo.
Si Maya, nagja-jogging din siya.
Maya goes jogging.
And in fact, you've never seen her jogging.
At ang totoo, hindi niyo pa siya nakita na nagja-jogging.
Anong hindi? Pumunta doon sa taas, doon sa likod ng bahay nila.
What do you mean? She went up to the back of the house.
And in fact, Larry told you she went hiking, not jogging.
At ang totoo, sinabi sa inyo ni Larry na nag-hiking siya, hindi nag-jogging.
Kung alam ko kasi, ang jogging at hiking, parang iisa.
Because my understanding, jogging and hiking, they're all the same. They're one and the same.
And you also knew that Maya had left her residence for a period of time in 2020. Isn't that correct?
At alam niyo rin po na mayroong mga ilang pagkakataon na si Maya umalis ng bahay nila ilang beses ng taong 2020, tama ba?
Hindi ko alam.
I do not know.
So is it your testimony that you did not know about Miss Milete's moving out of the house and residing with your son, JR?
So hindi po ninyo alam, wala po kayo alam na si Miss Millete, umalis sila sa bahay nila at tumira siya kasama yung aking mo si JR.
Alam ko yan, nung nag-aaway-aaway siya, minsan tumira doon.
I know that when they were fighting one time, she stayed there.
Did you visit Miss Millete when she was residing at your son's house?
That's not
Okay.
What difference does it make? Oh my God. By the way, her asking me about the Jeep and the cars, that was outside of direct too. Sometimes they allow those questions because, I mean, she's prone to wading into things that don't fare well for her clients. So sometimes, smart lawyers will just let lawyers go wandering off because sometimes they'll get something good from that. But in a hearing, not so much, usually in a trial.
What time did you leave Mr. Milete's residence on January 9, 2021?
Anong oras po kayo umalis sa bahay na Millete noong ika-9 ng Enero taong 2021?
Hindi ko na po matandaan.
I don't remember anymore.
Was there any reason why you didn't wait for the police officers to arrive at Mr. Milete's residence?
Meron po bang
Sustained.
meron po bang dahilan kung bakit hindi kayo nagantay na dumating yung mga pulis doon sa bahay ni Ginoong Millete?
No, sustained.
Wala akong,
No, sorry, I sustained the objection. You don't have to.
Huwag niyo pong sabihin.
I want to ask you about this incident that you described at a party in Moreno Valley. You recall that?
All right, we're gonna have to stop. Madam Interpreter, what time will we be back?
2 o'clock po. 2 o'clock?
That's about 2, 3. Is there any objection to calling the witness out of order from 1:30 to 2?
No objection, Your Honor.
No.
We're going to recess. Sir, we'll have you back on stand at 2 o'clock. 2
Papabalikin
o'clock sharp.
po kayo dito na alas.
Okay, so what's going to happen is they're going to take their lunch, but then there's another witness that's going to pop in before Mr. Tabalanza, Maya's father, finishes. So with that, we're going to call it a day. I'm going to get these processed for you. Thank you so much again for joining me for my daily breakdown of the very heartbreaking case of Maya Millete in the preliminary hearing in 2023 of California versus Larry Millete, where we're learning about some of the facts and evidence that will likely present themselves in the trial in March, coming up March 2026. So in a few months from now. So again, I do appreciate you joining me. I do ask for you to share these videos or the playlist with anyone who might be interested in learning about this case, especially, but not necessarily, but especially if they're in Southern California, because Maya is still missing. And the more eyes on her case, the better in helping the family find some answers. The playlist will help you find context if you missed any of the episodes. We're well into day 4.5 in a 10-day hearing, so we're along our way pretty well here. We're getting there, and so I might do 5 days a week, not 7 days a week going forward, but we'll see how that goes. In any case, again, I just really appreciate your taking interest in this case, caring about Maya and her family. And with that, I will say so long for now.